this segment is sponsored by Mattson Financial Services. We've all dreamed of winning the lottery or suddenly having a large amount of money, right? But does having more money create more problems? Joining us to discuss are Gary Mattson and Taylor Stewart, part of the family at Mattson Financial Services. It is a firm that's been helping people retire successfully here in West Michigan for decades, and you can also catch them on their radio show, Money Mentors. All right, fellas, there was a big lottery jackpot recently. Lucky devil.
Yeah.
So that means their problems are done, right? Their financial concerns are a thing of the past.
Yeah, except for taxes and family members that you forgot about calling and wanting, asking for money and that type of thing.
Okay, so let's talk about a normal person who might have a large chunk of money and think my retirement years are going to be cakey. But there's a lot to think about, isn't there?
Yeah, so we work with a lot of middle-class millionaires, your blue-collar workers who've worked really hard and saved really well for retirement. And one thing that they have in common with that lottery winner is taxes, right? Making sure that you have the proper tax plan going into retirement so we don't lose 20, 30% of our income or assets to taxes, making sure that we can maximize that return, maximize that income for you, and help minimize those taxes.
Okay, let's talk about the planning process then. For somebody who is at or near retirement, what should they be doing to put the right pieces in place?
It's really about having the math done correctly to make sure you can get through retirement. When you get to retirement, it's a whole new set of rules. Medicare, you have Social Security, you have money coming out of your portfolio, which you've never done before. You're relying upon this paycheck now from your assets, not from some other instance or working. So it's making sure that you don't run out of money, number one. And for us, it's making sure you don't take money from a lost position. Because if you take money from a lost position, you may give up years of income. And so we have a market right now that's quite far down, and here's an opportunity where you can really take advantage.
So let's talk about the process of sitting down together with a client and helping them create this plan. What does that look like?
So the first appointment we sit down and it's really more so just to get to know you and figure out what you've done for planning, and maybe you don't have a plan at all, and it's gathering all of that information. What's your income look like? One of the biggest things that we talk about is what's your critical income need? That's the money you need every month to cover all of your bills, the mortgage, taxes, utilities, because we don't want the market to dictate what your income looks like, especially when it comes to those hard bills that we know that we're going to have every day. And then we gather all of this information and start putting this plan together, which would include tax planning, and for a lot of others, it's thinking about that legacy piece too, and leaving money behind for their family, friends,
A lot
charities.
of people want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so does my plan look like your plan, Gary? Is it? It's not one size fit all, is it?
Well, it's like Taylor was talking about. It's really about individually. We've all put money into a program, and now we have to manage that for retirement. In other words, money coming out. That's a total different scenario. So we want to look at the three tax buckets: tax-free, tax-deferred, of course taxable, and then having that risk assessment so we're diversified not just in the assets we're holding, but in the actual strategies of those investments. And that's why it's so important that people have a preconceived idea that they've got this money and it's going to last their lifetime, but they do it and mess it up. They mess it up because they're paying for something they're not going to ever get back.
All right, so how do folks get started with you all?
Yeah, so for the first 5 callers, if you've saved $250,000 or more for retirement, you're either retired, getting close to that retirement date, give our office a call. We'd love to sit down with you and get started on that plan today.
And that billionaire lottery winner, give you a call,
yeah,
right?
You can call anytime.
You'll help them out.
Poor soul.
Poor soul, yeah. All right, you folks at home, if you want to get started, let's help you take advantage of this special offer. If you're retiring or already retired, Gary, Taylor, and the rest of the team will sit down with you and customize a retirement plan just for you. Now, this is a comprehensive enhanced plan that includes a look at your investments, your income sources, taxes, and a whole lot more. They'll help you get to and through the retirement you deserve. Reserve a spot now. Call 800-536-8907. That's 800-536-8907. Good to have you both here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.